Text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Good evening and welcome once again to the gymnasium on the campus of Merriam Knight High School in Matlock for the second game of tonight's girls and boys high school basketball doubleheader between the Oakville Acorns and the Merriam Knight Owls. Again, my name is Diedrich Allen. The boys are now on the court warming up for their battle. This will be the second meeting this season between Oakville and Merriam Knight. The teams last played nearly a month ago with the Acorns beating the Owls 58-24. That was Oakville's first win of the season. Since then, the Acorns have won 6 of their last 8 games and have an overall record of 7-6. This is a much improved team from that game on December 6th. And since we last saw them against North Mason on December 28th, Oakville won 5 straight games after losing to the Bulldogs. That streak ended last night when the Acorns fell to Dehola. Merriam Knight is also a different team, although it is not reflected in their record at 1-11. The Owls are playing with more and much more confidence after picking up their first win over North River a little more than a week ago. Since then, the boys from Matlock have lost their last 3 games, but not by as big of margins as earlier in the season. MMK is playing more as a team, but still has some work to do to be competitive. That work continues tonight as the Owls face an Oakville team that can score points quickly, especially Ray Lopez, who had 26 last night, and the Gary Ortiz, who also can hit the 3-pointers all night long. We'll find out how both teams fare in just moments on MasonWebTV.com. It's the second game of our girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Oakville at Merriam Knight next here on MasonWebTV.com.
Seconds count. In just 30 seconds, a small fire inside your home can double in size, or an oxygen-starving seizure can kill 1 million brain cells. Seconds count. So when you call 911, take a deep breath and answer every question, starting with the very first one.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
911 needs your exact location. 911 needs to know where to go.
Remember adventure? We do. Your family fun begins at explorehoodcanal.com.
And we're back here at Merriam Knight High School for the boys basketball game between Oakville and Merriam Knight. We'll start out with we have a starting lineup, so we'll start out with the visiting Oakville Acorns. Marcus Yaukton is 5'6", a senior. Gary Ortiz, a 5'8", junior. TJ Trott, a 6-foot senior. Ray Lopez, a 5'10", junior. And Sean Yaukton, a 6-foot senior. For the Owls, they'll start out with Adam Pace, Taylor Diggle, James Anderson, Austin Thompson, and Paul Worley. So that's Marcus Yaukton, Ortiz, Trott, Lopez, and Sean Yaukton for the Acorns. Pace, Diggle, Anderson, Thompson, and Worley for the Acorns as Anderson is being introduced here. And in front of a nice crowd came out for tonight's ball game. One note to pass along, I was looking over at the bench for Oakville, and it looks like Gio Jack is in street clothes, so he'll not be playing tonight. He's always a threat for the Acorns. So we'll get this underway here shortly between the Owls and the Acorns. Two different teams, two different looking teams. So it looks like it'll be Sean Yaukton stepping into the center court circle for the Acorns. The Acorns are in their road red. Owls in the home white. Looks like Worley. Is it going to be Worley? No, it's going to be Thompson who will step into the center court circle for the Owls. So let's see what the Owls can do against a hot shooting Acorn team. Tip is won by the Owls as Anderson comes up with it, finds Pace. Actually, no, it's Diggle. Diggle stops and pops, misses it. Anderson with the rebound, the fadeaway, and the last missed it. And the rebound is pulled down by Ortiz. And he'll hand it off to Yaukton. That's Marcus Yaukton. Over to Lopez. Quick passes. Yaukton on the far side, looking for the bigger Yaukton. Up top to Ortiz. Ortiz over. Free on the way for Lopez. Nope. Rebound. Tapped it. Nice pass down low, off the glass, and in. That was Lopez for quick two, and the Owls or actually the Acorns are up 2-0. Austin Thompson bringing the ball up just under our shot here. Dribbles over to the far side now. Throws it over to Diggle. Down to Pays. Pays on the baseline. Fade away in the paint. Missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by Sean Yaukton. Out it goes to Marcus. Marcus gets across court. And that is Lopez into the corner. Ortiz for three in the corner. Nope. Rebound. Trot. Lost it. Thompson comes up with it for Merriam Knight. He's going the other way on the run. Throw it over to Anderson. Back to Anderson from Pays. Up top to Worley. Worley takes the three at the top. Missed it. Thompson with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Trot. It'll be Owl ball under their backboard with reset of the shot clock. Pretty much 34 seconds. Worley will trigger the play. Throw it in to Diggle. Up fakes once. Steps to the back. It's blocked again. Now by Lopez. And now Yaukton comes up with it. Marcus on the run. Quickly up to Ortiz. Back to Marcus Yaukton. Threw it away. Worley comes up with it on the side of the paint. Here comes Thompson. Austin Thompson stepping across the midcourt to the three-point arc. Throws it up top to Anderson. Over to Diggle. Diggle up fakes again. Drives baseline. Stops. Finds Pays. Pays to the foul line. Right to the paint. Double. Pumps to the hole. Foul going to the bucket. That'll go on Trot, I believe. Yep. That's his first. Adam Pays at the line for a couple of free throws. 6:11 to go in the first. Pays gets the first point for the Owls. 24. I'm going to have to find out who 24 is. As Pays hits the second free throw. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Here comes Ortiz. Throws it over to Yaukton. Back to 23 is Lopez, 24. Throws it down to the baseline, and it is, nice pass as Yaukton comes up with it. Splits a double team. Out it goes to Ortiz. 9 on the shot clock now. To Trot in the paint, puts the elbow into the chest of an Owl player, but puts his feet. And it's a turnover on Oakville. So Diggle's bringing up the ball this time. Free flowing over. It finds Worley. Side of the paint to Thompson. Thompson can't handle the ball. Goes out of bounds. So 24 is Jordan Bird. He's on the court for Oakville. 2-2 is our score. 5:18 to go here in the first quarter. Ortiz swings it over to Lopez, and up top it goes to Bird. To Trot. Down the side of the paint to Yaukton. Deflected it, but it goes over to, stays in the hands of the Acorns. Sideline inbounds. As Ortiz will trigger the play. He'll throw it into Trot. Trot on the side of the paint. Back out to Ortiz. To the baseline now, and that was a Bird. Out to Ortiz. 5 on the shot clock. Lopez for 3. Nope. Ortiz with the rebound and the putback. It goes in. Nice touch. First bucket for Gary. And it's 4-2. Oakville on top. Merriam Knight with the ball. Austin Thompson. Had the ball slapped out of his hands. Picked up. And over to Ortiz. Will go to the bucket and lay it off the glass and in. 4 points for him. And that's a lead for the Acorns. Pays will bounce it to Thompson. Thompson to the three-point arc to the foul line. Stops. Pops. Hits. Here comes Bird for Oakville. Throws it over to Lopez. Ooh, almost a deflection and a steal. Bird with it now. Up top to Lopez. Lopez hands it off to Trot. Back to Yaukton. Out it goes. 3 on the way for Bird. Nope. Rebound. Tapped it to Ortiz. Back to Trot. Trot. Turnaround jumper. Nope. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it'll go off of Lopez. It's Owl ball and an Owl timeout with 3:51 to go here in the first quarter. 6 for Oakville, 4 for Merriam Knight. The Owls will have the ball coming out of the timeout. So pretty much the same looking quick pass team that we saw on December 28th in Oakville. The Owls looking very confident as they've really improved from the first time that I saw them more than a month ago. So it looks like the lineup's going to stay the same for the Owls and the Acorns. 3:51 here in the first quarter. 6 for Oakville, 4 for Merriam Knight. Owls have the ball in their backcourt. Oakville's going to go put some pressure on the Owls. See how the Owls respond. Thompson will get it in to Anderson. Anderson, guarded by Trot. Gets a screen from Worley over to Pays. Pays had the ball slapped out of his hands from behind, but Ortiz is going to be called with the foul. It's his second team foul on Oakville. Worley will trigger the play from the sideline inbounds. Looks for Anderson, gets it into Anderson in the backcourt. Bounce it over to Diggle. Diggle spreads the court out, drives right to the bucket. Little scoop shot, a little too hard. Rebound Yaukton, Sean Yaukton. He'll hand it off to Lopez. Lopez over to Bird. To Ortiz. To Lopez in the corner for 3. Nope. Rebound Trot. Lost it. Stolen away by Anderson. Anderson on the run for the Owls the other way. Hesitates. Nobody stops ball. And then he's trying to drive baseline. Turned around wisely. Looking for to reset the ball. Finds Thompson to Anderson under the hoop, and he'll wisely turn around, then attack the basket. Step back. Throw it to Pays. Pays with 17 on the shot clock. Find Diggle. Diggle short on the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Under the basket. Throws it up to Worley. Worley catches and shoots. Misses. Rebound Trot for Oakville. Gets it up to Lopez. Lopez up the far sidelines. Down to Yaukton. Sean Yaukton. Back to Lopez. Double teamed on the box. To Bird. Bird to the foul line. Nice pass down to Lopez. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz will set the play with 17 on the shot clock. Throw it over to Bird. To Yaukton. Out to Lopez. Lopez up top to Ortiz. Ortiz one-hands it down to the baseline. And Lopez can't get the ball, reverse layup to go. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Thompson. It is Oakville ball. 2:14 to go in the first quarter. Ortiz to Lopez. Lopez for 3 in the corner again. That's short and over the backboard. That goes back to the Owls, trailing by 2, 6-4. Now we have some substitutions. John Atkins is in the ballgame for the first time tonight. Marcus Yaukton returns, and Kobe Lorton is in there for the first time tonight as the Owls' Austin Thompson brings it up the far sidelines to the foul line, right to the bucket, lays it off the glass, challenging Trot, came up short. Rebound goes to Atkins, and here comes Yaukton. Yaukton to Trot, gets it right back. Over to Lopez. Lopez hands out to Lorton. Over to Yaukton into the corner. Lopez fakes the 3, finds Yaukton. Yaukton back to Lopez in the corner. He'll take the 3 this time. Miss it. Rebound Pays going the other way. He has a 1-on-2. Going to go to the bucket, puts it up, and it falls in. Oh, I'm sorry, that was out of shot. Nice move by Adam Pays. He has 4 points tonight, and it's a tie ball game at 6. High post feed to Trot. Down it goes to Atkins. Picked off and stolen by Worley. And then Worley is fouled under the hoop. by John Atkins. That's his first third-team foul. Minute 5 to go here in the first quarter. 6-6 is our score. And it looks like Gary Ortiz steps back onto the court for the Acorns. Austin Thompson will trigger the ball, throw it in to James Anderson. Back to Thompson. Thompson has an open lane, stops and throws it over to Diggle. Diggle up fakes, stops and pops off the defense. Missed the shot, rebound. Pace tapped it up, but Loughton comes up with it. He'll one-hand it all the way up to Ortiz. Ortiz turns around. Nice move on Anderson. Throws it to Yaukton. Goes to the bucket. Missed it. Rebound tapped out by Atkins. That'll stay right there. They're going to say it went off of Thompson. So Ortiz will trigger the play from the baseline, left of the backboard. Ortiz looking it in, throws it into Yaukton up top. Bounces it to Trot, I should say. Trying to get it across the paint to Atkins, is deflected out of bounds by the Owls. It's Acorn ball under their backboard to the right of the backboard. Ortiz will trigger the play. Throws it into Atkins, out to Yaukton. Yaukton, over it goes to Ortiz for 3 in the corner. Yep. The young man can get off. He has 7 points tonight, and it's 9-6 with 25 seconds to go. In the first, there's Austin Thompson. He manages to get it to Anderson. It's deflected, and then Worley comes up with it. Thompson for 3, way outside. No. Loughton with the rebound. He'll tap it up, speed up court. One hands it over to Ortiz. Sets his feet for 3 and misses. Rebound. Worley will let it go out of bounds with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. Oakville on top 9-6 with 4.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pays will look down court to throw it in. He'll throw it in to Diggle, but it goes over to Anderson. Anderson, this clock hasn't started, and that should be the quarter. The clock has not started. That's the quarter. The clock did not start, so that should be pretty much it. I don't think the Owls were able to get anything off. There's only a second tipped off, and there was a lot more seconds of that. That should be the quarter. I'm going to go to the scorer's table. The referees are. That's the quarter. All right, so we end the quarter with Oakville up 9-6 after 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter here on MasonWebTV.com.
Attention singers, musicians, and all types of bands. Would you like to get some exposure? Not that type of exposure.
Get out.
Wrong again. How would you like to have your music featured on Mason Web TV? We play music before our webcasts and also at halftime of our sporting events. All you have to do is send an MP3 of your original music to music@MasonWebTV.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@MasonWebTV.com.
So we're waiting for the start of the second quarter. Oakville up 9-6 after 1. They're being led by Gary Ortiz. He has 7 points. Ray Lopez has a deuce for the 9 points for Oakville. Adam Pace is leading the Owls with 4. Austin Thompson has 2. And we're waiting for the huddles to break to start the quarter. A lot of smiles on the Owl side of the court. Very serious on the Oakville side of things, as they're in a very tight huddle. So Worley, Thompson, Pays, Diggle, and Anderson will start the second quarter for the Owls. You have Ortiz, Yaukton, Lorton. 31 is in there, and that's Bray, Jordan Bray. And Marcus and Sean Yaukton are out there. Ortiz to Marcus Yaukton. Back to Bray. Quick passes. There's Yaukton. Nice find down low. Laying it up and in is Kobe Lorton. His first deuce of the night. Comes Austin Thompson on the near side. The lowest out of shot. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a whistle on the Acorns. That'll go on Lorton, that's his first. Inbounds to Worley, to Anderson. Anderson can't handle it. Yeah, here's Lorton again to the bucket, laying off the glass and in, getting 4 points. 7:20 to go here in the half. 13-6 is their score now. Thompson, center of the court to Worley. Worley trying to lace a pass down and it's deflected back. Gives it to Diggle. Diggle on the baseline. Up into undercut, actually, Ortiz, and that's a foul on Ortiz as Diggle draws the foul. That's the fifth team foul. And I believe that'll be the second on Gary. As Lopez is up off the bench to come back in for Oakville. And Ortiz will sit down. Baseline inbounds for the Owls. Worley will trigger the play, throw it into Anderson. Thought about a three for a second. Bounces it to Thompson. Thompson to Diggle. Diggle drives, took steps, no call. Back to Worley. To Diggle finds Thompson. Thompson to the bucket, puts it up and in. 4 points for Austin. And it's a 13-8 lead for Oakville. Marcus Yaukton throws it over. And that's actually Lopez. And as was it that nice cutting to the hole is a Lorton. He puts it up and in, plus the foul. Oh, Bray was on the assist there. Got too many numbers here that don't coincide with players. Set the line for a possible three-point play is Kobe Lorton. Trying to extend the lead. He misses the free throw, and the rebound is fought for, and Yaukton comes up with it as Marcus Yaukton. They'll drive the baseline, find Sean Yaukton, can't handle the ball. Diggle loses it out of his hands, and they're going to say it. He never touched it. It goes to the Owls. So Pays will get it into Thompson. Here come the Owls, trailing 15-8. Anderson with it on the near side, back to Thompson, to Diggle, to Pays. Back up to Diggle, to Pays. Back to Diggle. High post feed to Worley. Worley out to Thompson. Thompson drives baseline. Lost the ball out of bounds. And that will be the third turnover on the Owls tonight. 6:11 to go here in the half. 15-8. Oakville on top. Acorns have the ball. That's Yaukton. Shuffling it to Yaukton. Sean Yaukton got the rebound. His fadeaway falls short, but he drew the foul on the Owls. And that was on whom? Well, that was on Worley. That's his first. And Sean Yaukton missed the first free throw. He'll get another one. Harley Kenyon stepped onto the court for the first time tonight for the Owls. As Sean Yaukton has another free throw. He got that one. Give him a point tonight. Austin Thompson taking his time. With under 6 minutes to go in the half. 8-point deficit. Worley with it, center of the court, over to Diggle. Diggle down. That was Kenyon. Diggle had to save it in bounds, goes to Worley. He has 18 on the shot clock, throws it to Thompson up top. He'll take the three. Hit it. Give him 7 points tonight, and the lead is 5 for Oakville. Marcus Yaukton with the ball, throws it over to Lorton. Now to Lopez. Over it goes to Bray. Up top to Yaukton. That's Marcus. Finds Lorton. Lorton to the foul line. That's Bray. Bray back to Lorton to Yaukton. Yaukton taking the three at the top and hitting it. Marcus Yaukton with a three. And it is an 8-point lead for Oakville. Worley to Diggle. Diggle. Well, lost the ball, got it back, and that's going to be a double dribble on Diggle. Under 5 minutes actually to go here in the second quarter. As Bird returns for Oakville. He has the ball on the far side to Lopez. Over to Yaukton. Marcus with it to Sean. Yaukton, he'll drive baseline. Try to reverse layup. Falls short. Rebound goes to Worley. Hand it off to Thompson. Here come the Owls, trailing by 8. Up to Anderson. To Thompson. Thompson to the paint. Stops. Pops. Off the glass and in for Austin. 9 points for him. And 6-point lead for Oakville. And Anderson steals the ball on the pass. Gives to Worley. Now it's a Diggle. Back to Worley. Worley to Diggle. Diggle stops. Pops just inside the three-point arc. Missed the shot. Rebound. Yaukton comes up with it. That was Sean to... Now Marcus has it. It's the third Yaukton on the bench, by the way. There's Lopez for three. Slams that one in there. That's his first three of the ball game, and it's 5 points for him. And it's a 9-point lead for Oakville, 22-13. Thompson just traveled. Fifth turnover for the Owls. 3:42 to go here in the half. Trott returns. Pays returns. So Trott's in for the Acorns. Pays in for the Owls. Yaukton is sitting down, and Diggle is sitting down for their respective teams. There's Lopez with it to Trott. Trott in the paint. Out to, what was that, 24. It's Bird. Down to the corner to Bray. Bray to Lopez. Back to Bray. Takes a long two. That's short. Rebound is tipped and controlled, and Pace saves it, but goes to Trott. Trott. Get it to Yaukton. Over to Lopez. Down to Trott. Trott lost the ball. Going to the floor to get it is Kenyon. That's a jump ball. That should go to the Owls. 3:08 to go in the half. 22-13 is our score. Oakville leads. Merriam Knight has the ball. And John Atkins will step onto the court. He'll go get Jordan Bray for Oakville. Pays will inbounds it to Thompson. Here come the Owls, trailing by 9. 22-13. Thompson to Worley. Center of the court. And a foul on Yaukton. That'll be his first. 17 foul on the Acorns. And it's 1-1 to Paul Worley. His first trip to the line tonight. First one, nope. Rebound. Kenyon had it. Trott tracks it down. And then Pays goes to the bucket. Missed it. Got it back, and he'll set the offense. One hand's out to Worley. Worley over to Pace. Pace for three in the corner, and that's short. Rebound goes to Atkins. Hand it off to Yaukton. Marcus up to Lopez. Lopez to the three-point arc on the near side. Up top to Yaukton. Yaukton drives the foul line. Stops. Pops. Hits. And a timeout called by the Owls. 2:25 to go here in the half. 24-13. Oakville on top. Owls will have the ball when we come back. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
Remember adventure? We do. The fun begins at explorehoodcanal.com.
And we're back with 2:25 to go here in the half. 24 for Oakville, 13 for Merriam Knight. Owls are taking a timeout to discuss things as the lead has ballooned to 11 for Oakville. They have Atkins, Trott, Lopez. Let's see here. That's a Bird. And Yaukton. The Owls come out with Thompson, Worley, Anderson, and Kenyon, as well as Pays. Anderson has it over to Austin. Thompson out to Anderson. Anderson for three. No. Rebound Pays. The shortest guy out there gets the ball. In trouble. Throws it out to Thompson. Thompson for three. No. Pays will get another rebound. Save it into Anderson out to Pace. Pace for three. No. Rebound goes to Kenyon and a whistle. And it'll be on Kenyon, his fourth team foul. Or is it the third? It's the fourth on the Owls. 2 minutes to go here in the half. 24-13 is our score. Yaukton throws it over to Lopez. Lopez back to Yaukton. Yaukton high post feed to Trot. Out it goes to, that's Bird. Down it goes to Atkins. Missed the shot, but drew a foul on the Owls. Worley, that'll be his second. .145 to go here in the half. John Atkins at the line for the first time tonight for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. He'll get one more. Second free throw for Atkins is off. Rebound goes to Thompson. Loses it to Bird, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be Owl ball. Marcus Yaukton will step onto the court. Atkins will sit down. So you got Trot, Yaukton, Lopez, and it is, 24 is a Bird. Austin Thompson for Merriam Knight throws it to Anderson. Left alone for three. Can he hit that one? Nope. Rebound, Thompson had to save it. Double save, but goes right to the hands of Lopez. Lopez to Yaukton. Yaukton stops in the paint, puts it up short. Rebound tapped and controlled. Actually, Pays comes up with it. And there's 4 people on the court for the Owls as Kenyon on that double save ended up taking a nose to the wall on the far side. He hasn't been on the court since. He's over on the bench right now trying to control a bleeder. So we have a stoppage of play with 1:10 to go here in the half. Cliff Harris, coach of the Owls, is quickly over there to help Harley Kenyon. And he's going to go to the locker room. So we have a stoppage of play here. And there was a whistle on somebody. As Pace went to the hole to try and on the fast break. And now I'm not really sure what's going on. I think we're discussing who's doing what here. And then they're yelling about blood on the floor. They got to clean up something, get a towel and clean up the blood on the floor. As it should be 1-1 on the foul, so Adam Pace should be to the line when we resume play here as soon as we clean up some blood on the floor. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back here on MasonWebTV.com.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
That's low.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
So it will be 1-1 coming out of the timeout for Adam Pays. 1:10 to go here in the half. 24 for Oakville, 13 for Mary M. Knight. Should be Pays going to the line for 1-1, or they're going to give it to Worley. Should be Pays going to the line. But Worley's going to be shooting. Okay. He's 0 for 1. Missed the front end of 1-1 the last time he was there. So we'll get another one. No, we'll get a chance at another couple of free throws. Got the first one to fall in there. He'll get one more. As we have 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. It's now a 10-point lead for Oakville, 24-14. Make it 24-15 as Worley hit the second free throw. Here comes Marcus Yaukton. Gets a screen from Trot. Throws it over to Lopez. Lopez over to Bird. Bird founds the Yelton. Pull-up jumper for Marcus goes off. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it goes to the Owls as Diggle was there just in time to cut off Sean Yelton to save the possession for the Owls. Here comes Austin Thompson on the near side. Throws it over to Anderson. James shuffles it in, deflected right back to him, and then the Owls can't handle it, goes out of bounds. That'll be the 6th turnover on Merriam Knight. Oakville ball with 40.6 seconds to go in the half. 24-15 is the score. Oakville with the lead in the ball. There's Marcus Yelton. Over goes to Bird. Jordan, actually it's not Jordan Bird, but over to Lopez. Ray Lopez finds Marcus Yelton to Trot. Trot down to Lopez, puts it off the glass and in. That's 7 points for him. 18 seconds to go here in the half. Owls have the ball. Acorns lead by 11, 26-15. Diggle with it between the circles. Goes right to the hoop, puts it up, and they're going to say no shot. He traveled. Took too many steps. Young Diggle, the 7th turnover with 7.8 seconds to go here in the half. Marcus Yelton will pick up the ball at midcourt, throw it over to Lopez. Lopez stops, pops way outside for 3. That's short. Yelton with the rebound. Over goes to Sean Yelton. Does it count? I think it does count. We're going to discuss this. Yeah, that does count. So Sean Yelton hit the bucket at the buzzer. So we head to halftime with Oakville leading 28-15 after 2 quarters. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some scoring statistics on MasonWebTV.com. Hold on.
Seconds count. In just 30 seconds, a small fire inside your home can double in size, or an oxygen-starving seizure can kill 1 million brain cells. Seconds count. So when you call 911, take a deep breath and answer every question, starting with the very first one.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
911 needs your exact location. 911 needs to know where to go.
Remember adventure? We do. The adventure begins at ExploreHoodCanal.com.
So it's halftime. Oakville leading Merriam Knight by a score of 28-15. The Acorns are doing it pretty much by committee. Gary Ortiz and Ray Lopez each have 7 points. 6 for Kobe Lorton, all in the second quarter. 5 for Marcus Yelton. 3 for Sean Yelton. That rounds out the scoring for the Acorns. For the Owls, they're being led by Austin Thompson. He has 9 points, 7 in the second quarter. 4 for Adam Pace, and 2 for Paul Worley. So that's the way we stand here at halftime. Let's see here, the other things to mention. 7 turnovers for the Owls, only 2 for the Acorns by my count. And we will be back with the third quarter in, let's see here, less than 7 minutes, or actually 8 minutes. And we'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.